It steers like a Titanic now.
The V10 sound on that is unmatched.
It feels like an investment bit.
Oh, actually, we're under financial advice category now. Buy a Lamborghini. Did you just say you don't even know where the door handle is? He figured it out. We are taking both the cars out today for a photo shoot, which I am especially excited for, which is why I pulled the camera out, having both my cars out at this... Yeah, you silly Australian. I'm excited, right? Getting to see my own car on the road. I never see the R8 driving. I'm always in it. Both cars are very clean, thanks to the guys at the detailing ER. They came over and washed the cars as I was doing some work inside. And I am letting Andrew take the R8 out. He needs a V10.
I sure do, but
like,
I've got one now, look.
He's got the Lamborghini shirt on, but no Lamborghini.
No, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, this is a warm start. All right, warmish start on the Shelby now. Open up the exhaust valves. Yes. This might be only like the second time that I've seen the R8 on the road being driven by somebody else, because I usually just take one car out. So again, special thanks to Andrew for taking the R8. I know it's such a burden. I'm sorry, sir. It does make him want a V10 though. He needs a Huracan. It's just so cool seeing my own car on the road. You know you're in Barrington when there's random nice cars all over the place. Check out that 992 Turbo S cab. Sounds of Nature, SMC photo, and 2 cars. And an Australian.
In nature.
In nature, yes. Yeah. There's a kangaroo there. Go fight
it. There's no kangaroos, man.
There's no kangaroos.
There's no koalas.
What do you think about the R8?
It's awesome. Yeah, you fixed it with the exhaust?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's like crazy how quiet it was before.
Now, how do you feel about your RS7?
Sloppy. Seriously, the airbag's just, oh my goodness now. Yeah, stop. No, it's bad.
When I first met Andrew, we both had Nardo Gray RS7s. We were matching, and I moved on from my RS7, and Andrew has stubbornly stayed with.
Yeah, I've stuck with it, right? I like the power and the comfort.
The torque. The torque.
But now it steers like a Titanic now, compared to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fair. It's absolutely not a fair comparison, and the V10 sound on that is unmatched.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, like a V12 can match it, but
yeah.
This is what happened. So I was thinking about a 991 Turbo S, maybe an AMG GTR, and then I spent a day with the Performante. And I was like, I need a V10 again, I have to. And it was after that, there was no doubt in my mind. And now Andrew also needs, I mean, you've got...
Yeah, I'm not helping my plight, am I, right?
You're not helping your case whatsoever.
No,
this man loves Lamborghini the way I love food, like the way I love sushi.
Wow, yeah,
like,
okay. That's a lot, man, isn't it, right?
Absolutely.
I do. It will happen.
It'll happen.
Yeah,
it will absolutely happen. Once prices
right
hopefully...
timing. Yeah, right timing.
I mean, well, I could just say I told you so. If you had bought a Huracan when I bought that car and I told you to buy one, you'd be up 50 grand right now.
If I sold it, and I would make 50 grand, yeah. But then, but then once again, I would not have a Lamborghini.
Yes, but you also wouldn't have lost 50 grand. No. You would have had effectively a car for free.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been paid to drive that car. If I don't sell it, I just have it, right? It's an asset now at this point.
This feels like an investment bit, right?
This is.
Is it going to monetize differently, or?
I don't know, actually. We're under financial advice category now. Buy a Lamborghini. Both are about 500 horsepower, naturally aspirated, over 8,000 RPM, redline, rear-wheel drive. So in that regard, they're very similar, but this one is mid-engine, dual clutch, whereas the Shelby is front-engine manual. Both unique in their own way. So it's obviously definitely exciting to have both the cars out, get some awesome photos. It's beautiful weather right now, the sky is awesome. But the main piece of news in today's video is I have actually ordered a new car. In case you guys don't know, this is my boss, Andrew. He's fantastic to work for.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, man.
I'm saying this on camera.
Yeah, you are.
I truly love working for you, Andrew. This is what we call job security.
Yeah, right, that is, yeah. Nice.
But I have ordered a C8 Corvette Z06. Many of you have known that I am extremely excited for the car. I've been dreaming about it, I've been thinking about it. I've gotten a ride in 3 of them now. So there was a pre-production Z07 package car, pre-production regular car, and then I got a lap in the pace car, the Indy 500 pace car. And the engine on the Z06 is just phenomenal. Obviously with these 2 cars, you can tell that I am a sucker for naturally aspirated high revving engines. Both of these, redline is over 8,000 RPM. Are there faster cars out there? Yeah. The Shelby, I could have bought a GT500. I could have bought a Camaro ZL1. ZL1 makes like 150 more horsepower. For the R8, I could have bought a GTR, a Turbo S. AMG GTR. But it's like the emotion of that high revving engine. And the Z06 one is extra, extra, extra special because it will be the most powerful production NA V8 ever. 670 horsepower, revs to 8,600 RPM, and I'm gonna do a Z07 build. So actually I have some pictures of it. So these are screenshots out of the Chevy visualizer. So it's a Rapid Blue 3LZ coupe with the Z07 aero package, so full exposed carbon fiber. You'll note I'm not doing carbon fiber wheels because I do not have the bank account to support that. Same reason why the Shelby hasn't been on carbon fiber wheels. They are also $12,000 for the Z06, but this is the spec I'm going with. I always wanted a colorful car. The R8, I wanted Aura Crystal Blue or something cool Audi exclusive. The Shelby, I wanted Grabber Blue, but those are insanely rare, so I guess I'm making up for it with the Z06. And I am doing the two-tone blue interior, which I think is awesome. I got to drive a silver C8 on the launch that had this interior color combo, and it is awesome. Carbon fiber interior 1, the stealth pack for like the speaker grills and things like that, GT2 seats because I'm too fat for competition seats, but this is the spec of the Z06 that I plan on ordering. And then even more exciting, one of my friends was at an event in Michigan and there was a Rapid Blue Z07 equipped C8 Z06 on display there. Like, look at this thing, it looks so good. I wish I could have seen it in person. I am so excited. So in terms of like status updates on the car, all I have done is submitted an order through my dealership. And the process is actually kind of confusing. Allocations have not been released as far as I know. So dealers have been finally able to put in an order into the system. So through like GM Workbench, whatever they call it, I have an actual order with the specific options that I want. Although museum delivery hasn't been added yet. I definitely want to do that. Go to the National Corvette Museum, get delivery of the car, go drive around, do all sorts of awesome things. So I want to add that onto it. I did price it out and it's looking like it's going to be around $150,000. The options have been released in option pricing for the C8 Z06. That was probably, I think it was a couple weeks ago. So a lot of people are making their spreadsheets. I just made a spreadsheet, listed out everything I'm adding. Front lift, 3LZ coupe, carbon 1, exterior exposed carbon with Z07. That comes with carbon ceramic brakes. I am not doing the carbon fiber wheels. So that's a pretty, I think it's a heavy spec. It's a good spec, right? 150 grand for the Z06. That's right about what the R8 costs brand new too. And it's going to be really cool comparing the two of them. So in terms of timing and all sorts of things like that, that's the first thing people ask me, like, when are you getting the car? No idea. Literally no idea whatsoever. Allegedly, production is supposed to start in like September, October. I've heard rumors they're building capture test fleet cars. You'll see those out driving around Michigan on M plates and things like that. Development cars are out. That blue one is, I believe, an engineering development car. So they're coming off the line, but not for customers yet. I don't have an allocation yet. I don't have any of that. Obviously, I'm using some of the connections I have on the Chevy side of the team to ask them like, hey, can I have a car pretty please? This car is going to be so cool. So epic. I'm lucky that I've gotten to actually be in them, be around a few of them. Most people who have ordered them likely have probably driven a C8, other Corvettes, but not actually gone for a ride in the C8 Z06. And if you're watching this video and you have one on order, I can promise you, you will not be disappointed. This is coming from a guy who loves the Ferrari 458. I've spent time in V12s. I personally own these two cars. The Z06 is going to be seriously special. Big question a lot of people have, which of these cars am I going to sell to buy the Z06? The answer is none of them. As long as I can manage it. There's a big caveat there. As long as I can responsibly and reasonably maintain and own all the cars, that's what I want to do, because I can't. It's like asking somebody to sell one of their children. That's probably a very inappropriate description, but I'm not a kids person. I love the cars. I have such an emotional attachment to them, and actually this surprised a lot of people too. If I had to pick between the Shelby and the R8, I'd keep the Shelby. The R8 would go first. The Shelby is more rare. To me, it's more special. I have more of an emotional attachment to it. Growing up as a Ford family, going to take your child to work day at Ford, my first car was a Boss 302 Laguna Seca. I truly do love that car. The R8 is fantastic. Titanium B-row exhaust, the new wheels, the V10, like, it's more exotic, more refined. I love that car. And that's also kind of why I don't want to get rid of either of them. So I will soon have, hopefully, 3 rear-wheel drive 500 plus horsepower, 2-seater sports car is the most practical decision I could possibly make, but I want to do it. So that is the answer to, am I going to sell either of the cars? Hopefully no. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of late nights, a lot of videos, things like that. So I appreciate all the support that all of you have offered me throughout the years of doing this crazy YouTube thing. Obviously, I also have my full-time job, but that's the plan. That's the plan right now. I can't get rid of that. Just that noise is insane. Oh my God. I can't sell either of them, Sean. I just can't. I can't. I'm gonna put my camera gear away. Just so cool having both of these cars out and knowing that like they're mine. And hearing that thing, holy crap. What a sunset. We just finished rollers and found somewhere else to park to get a couple more photos because the sky just looks amazing. Yeah, I can't believe I bought it for what I did either. That was $125,000 or 4,000 miles, and right now with 10,000 I could probably get 150 grand, which doesn't make sense. That's MSRP. There are RWSs selling for over MSRP. It is for a V10. I mean, it is. I couldn't afford Quattro. That is a true statement. The funds ran out to get Quattro. I'll be adding another rear-wheel drive car, the Z06. This was a pretty impromptu video, but figured I'd share that I'd placed an order. Again, nothing official. No allocation, no build date, nothing. I simply have an order number in, and as long as you had your name on the list for a Z06 or a relationship, you can put in as many orders. I could order 17 more. Doesn't mean any of them will get picked up. Doesn't mean I'll actually be able to buy that. I also need to make sure I have enough money for that, and I don't need to live on ramen for the rest of the year. But the cars are awesome. Looking for the photos. Hope you guys enjoy this little vlog. Z06 content hopefully coming soon. Thanks for watching.